So finally we are here with the most requested battery life drain test of all these iPhone devices in 2023. Hey, what's up guys, this is Mehran from Dynamic Tech, and the most requested battery life drain test is about to happen between all these iPhone devices. In this test we are gonna find out, for example, if the iPhone 11 has 85% battery health in 2023, then how would be the battery backup of iPhone 11 with 85% battery health by doing some gaming and using some social applications. So this is going to be really interesting, and this video is definitely going to help you if you are thinking to get any of them but confused about the battery timing. So this video is definitely for you. Now in this battery test we have got iPhone 8 Plus, iPhone 10, 10R, 10s, iPhone 10s Max, 11, 11 Pro, 11 Pro Max, 12 Pro, 12 Pro Max and iPhone 13 Pro Max. I will show you the battery's health of all of them, but first let's see how many hours the battery will last of all these devices. So this is gonna be really fun. Okay, so the brightness is set to almost 40%. We are using the Wi-Fi network and all of them are SIM free, and it should be clear that we are running on iOS 16.2, which is the most updated iOS version. Now in this battery test we are going to be using all these applications, which includes social application, music and some gaming. So starting from TikTok, all of them are 100% charged, and let's see which one would be the first one to die. I will be showing you the battery percentage at every hour, so sit tight, enjoy the music, and I will be right back. Welcome back. So we are done with the battery life drain test, and I know some of them perform really bad and some of them really impressed me, just like 11 Pro Max. Now let's have a look into the battery's health and battery timing. So the iPhone 10 was the first one to die at 4 hours and 27 minutes because of low battery health, which is 79%. If the battery health were around 85%, then it would have performed much better compared to 79%. This one is already 5 years old, so I will recommend the iPhone 10 to moderate users only, and the gamer should definitely avoid this. The iPhone 10R come to an end at 4 hours and 50 minutes, which isn't that bad because it has 82% battery health, but I would say if you are thinking to get one in 2023 for gaming, then make sure the battery health should be around 86 or 87%. The iPhone 8 Plus did very well, which impressed me a little bit because with 82% battery health, it gave up at 5 hours and 9 minutes, which should be appreciated. So keep in mind, if you are thinking to get one, then make sure the battery health should be around 85%, so it could give you around 5 hours with on-screen time. Then comes the iPhone XS with 85% battery health, did very well, and this is the reason why I prefer 85% battery health for every iPhone model. And this one really disappointed me because with 84% battery health, which isn't that bad, but give up too early, and now I will never recommend the iPhone 12 Pro Max with this kind of battery health. If you are a heavy user, I mean the battery health should be around 88%, otherwise this is what should you expect. The iPhone 11 Pro gone at 6 hours and 23 minutes with 83% battery health, which is not that bad, but if the battery health were more than 85%, then it could give you around 7 hours with on-screen time. And this time there was only 5 minutes of difference between XS Max and iPhone 11, as we have 86% battery health on iPhone XS Max, which give up at 6 hours and 40 minutes, while iPhone 11 with 85% battery health died at 6 hours and 45 minutes, which is a tie between them. The iPhone 12 Pro did astonishing job with 86% battery health, which come to an end at 7 hours and 50 minutes, which is quite good. This is because the battery health of this one is more than 85%. And here comes a 3-year-old flagship. The iPhone 11 Pro Max once again left me shocked because of 88% health. We have seen many times the iPhone 11 is still doing such a good job if the battery health is around 90%. And the beast iPhone 13 Pro Max, which I replaced in the middle of the test, but that doesn't make any difference because both were having 92% battery health, and this time it gave up at 10 hours and 47 minutes, which is quite impressive still in 2023. Now that's it. Just keep in mind, if you are buying any of them for long-term usage, then make sure the battery health should be more than 85%, so you should be able to use it for at least 1 hour without facing any batteries issues. Just make sure to hit that like button because this kind of videos take a lot of time, so I think I deserve a single like and subscription. I will really appreciate that. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.